go to Elpis? Okay, and we need to go to Pandemonium. I'm gonna switch back to my normal glam. No, I will not. Okay. Oh wait, maybe it's... Maybe I went to the wrong place. I went to the wrong place. Do you guys know where to go to start off the mission? See, Kino. Did I just like not? Maybe it's... Let me just look up the patch notes. Labyrinthos. Okay, oops. Aha. Oh, but I don't want my... I want my... Eureka one. Hello. I guess let me take a picture real quick. Looks so bad. Just sort of like a sheep or something. What? It's an unwelcome visitor. Claudian's eyes are brimming with the excitement of discovery. After uncountable days and nights, I finally hearkened to the crystal's whispers, and I must say... Professor Claudian, what are your mariners? While I understand all too well your enthusiasm, I must remind you that... Oh yes, of course, my apologies, Bio. Being consumed by my research for so long, I'm afraid I've quite forgotten how to engage in civilized conversation. In that case, perhaps we should start from the beginning, with a crystal set adrift upon the ethereal tides, containing the memories of a party yet unknown. We cried out for deliverance from Pandemonium, where the ancients kept volatile creations in lock and key. You yourself witnessed the power devouring the facility from within, and the advent of a divine monstrosity wrought of mythic beast and powerful mage. Fortunately, your martial prowess and the combined magical talents of your companions, Themis and Erichthonius, was sufficient to restore order to the circles of Asphodelos. but the greater threat remains. Hey, Beers, how you doing? The depths of Pandemonium has presence yet stirs, its intentions and identity shrouded in mystery. That is the issue at hand, is it not? Since you returned to us, we worked tirelessly to discern the nature of the crystal. In the process, I detected an anomalous etheric signature, which I believe arose from the memory stored within. Analysis of this pattern suggested a feeling of loss or yearning, specifically the yearning to be made whole, and indeed ambient readings have revealed a faint but identical signature. This could only mean that another such crystal exists in our time. Wait, what? So, my friend, I must depart to search for it forthwith by tracing the matching etheric signature to its source. It will be a simple matter to find our crystal's twin. Professor, will this expedition be carried out only by us, or will Bio grace us with its protection? I'm afraid he has more pressing matters to attend to, my dear Rusian. Namely to seek out the secrets which lie nestled within Pandemonium, where this all began. From all that we have heard, it appears that time traversal in the crystal tower is not fluid, that is to say, one can but travel in predetermined intervals. It would be prudent to check in on occasion in case there are any unanticipated changes. As for you, my loyal assistants, I would ask you to remain here and continue cataloging the ancient creations. You can't mean, do you intend to search for the crystal on your own? That's not a good idea. Oh yes, that would be the most efficient use of resources. Would it not? In fact, I've already commissioned a ship and pilot for that very purpose. I trust you to take good care of the laboratory in my absence. That's a bad plan, dude. That is, that's bad. That is very bad. Don't do that. I apologize for that somewhat abrupt departure. When progress is in sight, Professor Claudian tends to be insane. Yes, I know. Indeed, and he has been worse than usual. While I cannot fault him for his excitement, I do wish he would spare thought for those around him. For reasons unknown, the crystal seems loath to be overheard. Much as it spoke only to you last time, none but the professor has been able to capture its ethereal yearning, which has served only to convince him that he can solve this puzzle on his own. What? No, that's bad. Surely after some time alone, he'll come to remember how valuable we are. The search for this crystal seemed to be a simple enough matter. Let him have his adventure, and upon his return, I'm certain he'll be back to his usual self. As for you, Bio, it may be best to return to Pandemonium as Professor Claudian suggested. Speaking of which, I did have a request of my own to make. Traveling Pandemonium requires you to pass through Abyssos, correct? There's something I would have you investigate in my stead. While those creations confined within Pandemonium are considered to be failures, I doubt that's their whole story. Barring exceptional cases, they must have been under observation in Abyssos before being consigned to their shackles, and if we know anything about the ancients, it's that they would have kept thorough records of the results. Ah, brilliant. Delving into these records may shed light on the creatures Bio has yet to encounter. If your theory proves correct, that is. While there are no guarantees, it certainly beats this current strategy of rushing forward blindly with only strength to carry the day. For your own sake as well as ours, please unearth what information you can. Bye-bye. Oh man, almost to that community challenge. Great. Oh, interesting. I guess that makes sense that Elpis is... You go to Elpis through Crystarium. Hey, Maury, how you doing? Happy patch day. Thanks for the 20 months. Jesus Christ. Almost 2 years. That is insane. Thank you so much. You seek records of Pandemonium's creations? Master Themis has just finished perusing the very same. I should not be surprised that we both arrived at the same conclusion. Luckily, I've saved you the trouble and gleaned what information I could. Ah, so you know each other. I was dreading having to once again scour the archives, but perhaps instead I'll rest for a spell. If there's nothing else, I shall take my leave. Patched it, yeah, it's fun. As should we, for I have undone the warding sigil blocking the entrance to Abyssos. I came here merely to chase an idle suspicion while awaiting your return. Fortunately, while Pandemonium's protective wards continue to be assailed by our unknown foe, there have been no fluctuations so great as to make me doubt Erchthornus' capacity to keep watch over Asphodelos while I'm away. He works diligently to master interment, that he might deliver the creations back to their cages by his own hand. I thought it best to give him time to hone his craft. That's cool. And since fate has brought us both here, I would ask you to accompany me while I attend to another matter. More idle suspicions that I would like to chase down. Rest assured it shall not take long. I simply have a few questions to ask an acquaintance of mine. Come, he has agreed to meet us near the Neas to Pandemonium. Yeah, let me just... I got sick over the weekend, but at least the patches distracted me from the fact I'm dying. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. Did you get COVID or? Oh, can I fly through this? Hey! Well, I think it's all. Yeah, it's all. I was like, oh, I went through it. Oh boy. Can't see. Okay. As I pondered our expedition to Pandemonium, I could not help but be mystified by how strongly the warders we encountered felt for La Brea, whether it be for good or ill. Hesperos and Erchthonius were two sides of the same coin. The former looked to his mentor with absolute devotion, while the latter looks to his father with bald hatred. We're not expected familiars such as you to understand this, but such extreme emotions toward a single individual are quite rare indeed. Naturally, I feel gratitude toward my mother and father, yet we are all equals in the larger picture of the star. This view is not unique to myself, it is more or less accepted as the way of things. By contrast, the researchers of Pandemonium seem to view La Brea with a feeling approaching obsession. Whether driven by love or hate, they have all been drawn to him. There are many other aspects of the facility's particulars I found troubling besides. I decided the best course of action would be to go straight to the source and pose my questions to remember the words of La Brea. My apologies have kept you waiting, Master Themis. I understand you are conducting an investigation of Pandemonium, and wish to know of its origins. Indeed, in particular I wish to know why exactly Pandemonium was built directly under Elpis. The facility is overseen by the words of La Brea, after all. Why keep it so close to Elpis, whose governing body has no say in its day-to-day operations? At first I thought it to be simply a matter of convenience. Those creations which were deemed failures by the researchers of Elpis could be easily ushered into their new homes. Imagine my surprise when a trip to the archives revealed that many of the creations were sent from organizations beyond Elpis, including from the words of La Brea themselves. Given this, albeit limited information, I cannot but feel that the Academia Eininder would have been a more fitting locale. What does Elpis have that cannot be found there? These are fitting questions, and ones we have asked ourselves many times in recent years. Also, the nature of Pandemonium's construction does not lend itself to relocation. Oh, alas. When first it was built, circumstances weren't as they are now. As you surmise, the majority of the creations kept within Pandemonium were sent to Elpis. Yet as the years passed, interests changed. Failures in creations deemed too flawed even to submit to Elpis paradoxically drew the attention of Pandemonium's researchers. It is quite the change, and in fact it almost runs counter to the facility's original purpose. Who is it that decides which creations will be the subject of research? Master La Brea. Such authority is reserved for the chief keyword, and he has taken it upon himself to step into that role. So if Pandemonium's resources were being misused, it would be under La Brea's authority, correct? Ooh. I know not what you're suggesting, but the keywords also hold some sway within the facility. Not even Master Lahabre would be free from their scrutiny. They are duty-bound to report any irregularities as soon as possible. Although I admit as of late the communication has been somewhat sporadic, we but recently received a report from one of the keywords saying that all is well within Pandemonium's halls. Well, are they really? I don't think so. Really? And you are certain that a keyword sent it? Yes, of course, the communications suffered a temporary obstruction, but I can assure you that the words did their due diligence in confirming the identity of the sender. Thank you. This information will be helpful in my investigation. That'll be all for my prying. Then I shall take my leave. While you're yet permitted to conduct your investigation freely, I must remind you that the warder's work is delicate, and it would be remiss to disturb them for longer than is necessary. Yikes. All is well. A blatant lie, and to that we can both attest. One of the remaining keywords is most certainly in league with the party behind this. Let us hurry. I know not why our adversary sent that report, but it's plain that we must return to Pandemonium with haste. Let's go, let's go, let's go! I'm so excited for another tier. Can I guess as to... Yeah, he's gonna attack me. I wonder if they dropped an AoE, if it would hit everyone out of the cutscene. They would kill me. Can I guess as to why this false report has arisen now, but it certainly bodes ill, as does the knowledge that our mysterious mastermind has at least one more keyword to puppet. Regardless, they have tipped their hand, and we would be remiss to leave Ericthonius at the mercy of the machinations. Let us hope no harm has befallen him. Ah, we're back! Doesn't feel like I've been gone because I've been doing breakdowns for these all week. Which I actually, I finished all the scripts for them. Hey, he can do it by himself now. Oh, he's at least getting close. Yep, okay, yeah. Almost though, that was good. Not quite. I traced these sigils countless times, yet still I lack the strength to maintain the spell. And now time works against me. I can no longer be victim to my own ineptitude. What? Who goes there? Whoa, whoa! Oh, the Phoenix! There is something to be admired in such single-minded effort, even if the method leave much to be desired. Oh, I always thought it was like some weird alien thing. It's like feathers. You allowed this familiar to catch you unawares. Have you set your sights so high as to forget you walk upon the earth? Wait, did Hesperos use like the Phoenix's power to enter this creature, familiar the Phoenix, but that monster is locked away. That it is, in spite of the trouble I went to in freeing it, I might add. Begrudge me for addressing you in this ill-fitting form if you must, but with control of Asphodelos wrested from my grasp, it is simply the best I can offer you. He used the Phoenix for what? Hide if you will, but mark my words. I will find you and make you pay for the chaos you've sown. No, there's no need for such hostility. A calm heart steers the course. The wisdom of Lahabre, your father. Yeah, it's totally like the feathers of the Phoenix. Huh. I didn't pick that up when I was writing my script. And how would you... I've heard those words many times. The scoldings of a tutor whose students struggle to grasp the most rudimentary lessons, seething with disgust. No. It's Hesperos. What? I've not told that to anyone, not even keyword Hesperos. That can only mean one thing. Wait. That still you insist on mocking me. Oh, is this his dad? Stop this farce, Labrea. At last you move to keep up. Pity that you remain behind nevertheless. What? Whoa. Whoa. What? As ever you are, always you fail to learn, fail to understand, fail to act. Hey, Juicerini. And though fate deigned to offer an escape, you remain here. You are bereft of magical prowess and common sense both. But ye not despair, dull though you may be, you are yet indispensable to Pandemonium's great experiments. What? There's the affection I remember. Tell me, did it ever once measure up to your expectations? You shall take part in that and rejoice to see your wish fulfilled. What? What wish? Come and all shall be revealed. All this rage, this hatred, is but a consequence of ignorance. Our desires align more than you know. What are you? Uninvited guest during a reunion. Seems fortune no longer favors you. Let's go. Take him out. Do you think I have any interest in listening to your prattle, let alone bowing to your will? I am no longer a child, and my faith lies with those who have earned it. So these are the heroes who brought Hesperus low, even as power divine flowed through his veins. It's plain there are worthier subjects to contend with. We're back. Woo! My day's going pretty well. Just playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, wait, what? I missed Cherub. Thank you. If you had shown up even a moment later, I shudder to think what would have become of me. Company, thanks to follow. There's something I must tell you. I know who's behind this. There's but one person who can hold thrall over familiar creation and keyword alike. Masks of the Father. Ericthonius is certain he knows the identity of Pandemonium's assailant. A bunch came. There was a bunch. New story. Oh wait, and new raids. So there can be but one conclusion. Lahabra was the driving force behind this chaos from the start. There's logic to that. There are few with the wherewithal to even consider experimentation on such a scale, let alone the capacity to create demigods from man and beast with the rest of us none the wiser. Considering the magnitude of his work with the convocation of the words, his relatively minor role as chief keyword comes under little scrutiny, even as it provides him the authority to wield dangerous magics. It may serve as veil and mantle both. Still, I find the notion hard to accept. The misdeeds perpetrated here could not have been done. Oh, you met him, yes? Do you think he's capable of this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out, guys. We don't need to hit that goal. It's fine. Don't worry about it. let me just end that. We don't need to think. Damn it. Well, time to go get some donuts. That alone should be enough. Let me assure you, Library holds nothing so dear as his own ambition. While he may not be one to let emotion stand in the way of his mission, I cannot believe there are no depths to which he would not stoop. Although we met but briefly, the impression he left on me stands in stark contrast to your evaluation. Though his methods are ever unorthodox, they seem to be guided by a firm understanding of what is just. Oh, thanks. Baba Papa, I think, made it? This, oh, oops. I'm missing all the story. You guys are distracting me from... with donuts. Okay, so this is a brief thing. Glazed donuts. Might... No, I can't. Oh look, it's time to start Abyssos. Oh look, it's also time to run an ad. So I'll be right back, guys. I just gotta oh wait. Did not okay. Abyssos, the 5th circle. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna run an ad really quick, and then we'll jump into it. Maury, do you want to join? You're finishing up cutscenes. I'll see if Jason wants to join. Ooh. Cutscene. I don't know if anyone else is up to. Let me see. Have you done the rates? Question mark. Cannot be set. Why is that? I don't know if I don't think Sequitur has done it yet. Oh wait, no, I think he said he's going to work. Yeah, this is all in the Endwalker expansion. So, I don't know if Kino might be off actually. Yeah. And Sequitur might be off too actually, now that I think about it. I kind of want to wait for Jason. He's doing the Hollow Purgatory. I'm not sure what the. Don't know how long his raid's gonna take. Oh, he's finished. He might be wanting to do the cutscenes though. So don't blame him for it. I think everyone's probably is not done yet. So we'll just jump in with this. A 5th circle, woo woo! Oh, I'm so excited. I do need to screenshot that. One of your party members does not meet the requirements for this duty. Is it me? While the identity of Pandemonium's assailant is yet unknown, Eric Thornius makes no effort to hide his doubts concerning La Brea, who he suspects is using the infernal prison for private experimentation, as if to confirm to the warder's suspicions a familiar appears in the halls of Acidelos, claiming to be none other than the chief keyword himself. The creature mocks you with cryptic warnings before vanishing, leaving naught but questions in its wake. Their answers beckon from the shadows of Abyssos, daring brave souls to seek them out. 585. Summoner, white mage. Confused. I feel like that's fine, right? I imagine everyone's unlocked it. Explore mode unavailable, what the heck? Is it me? It's not me. think everyone's... More is your party comp? I mean, your eye level? You should have eye level. That's so weird. Oh my god. Let's do it. Oh. No. Oh, man. There we go. Whoa. All this music. Oh, this music's awesome. I already love this so much more than whatever that other one was, Shackle Chains or something. This is fine. Mythic creation, proto carbuncle. Yikes. Oh, that is freaky. Carbuncle. Sorry, I'm reading some of the chat. Okay. This is such a small arena, Jesus. Here we go. Whoa, that was very fast. Searing Ray. Oh, is that probably just like a... Oh! Okay. I even saw that in the beginning. Ruby Glow is very wide, okay. Whoa. Wait, why did I? Oh, because it was in the... Oh, because it's a shield. Interesting, okay. Hope has stones. What does that mean? Magic? It's gonna shoot like rays out? Hello? What? Must feed. Oh, I'm hungry. What? What the heck? What? Oh, because it bounced. Oh, that's actually really cool. I'll feel like that. It's like in front of him, or just. Oh, what is that? Just a raid wave? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, what are you doing? Oh. Acidic slate. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Oh, he like spit against the bars and like broke them? Oh. He's like breaking out of his cage. Whoa! What? Yeah, what? What? Okay. Feast upon the lively bait, sating its hunger. I like this mechanic, it's really cool. Bad, not bad. Why was this underneath his cage? Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I was trying to hit the rest of my combo. Oh, a lot of things happening. Okay. Begins its hunt. I'm scared. Oh, okay, okay. It's not bad. Well. Nope. Okay, Jesus. Wait, why is he eating people? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They were like, nah. Yeah, I had no idea what was happening there. That's a cool way of like using this mechanic though. I thought this was like a really like easy mechanic. What is me? I feel like he'll have like some kind of like back attack, I guess, in Savage. Or like maybe like a physical version of that. I mean, we've only seen half the fight though, so I'll probably bring it up in this. Oh, I almost got my Swift cast off, damn it. So cool. I like that just like the first raid off the bat has a transition change like this. This time I won't hit my displacement. Probably should just save that actually for the hunt. I just saw 2 rattles grow out. the heck? Why does that just automatically kill them? Hello? Oh, cool. So it all goes off at one, like at one at a time, like that. This fight already is just so cool. Wait, it's probably gonna... Oh, this... Oh, I cannot wait. This is gonna be so cool. Wait. Right? Or is it gonna dissipate? No. Yeah, this one will probably be easy for the first Savage fight. Easy. There we go. Oh, that was so cool. Pretty well telegraphed here. I can tell that that hunt is gonna be the big thing. I imagine it'll have like the ruby glow. So you can't just like wait at the last spot, right? That'll probably have like a ruby glow. Oh, with like one of the stones that scatters in there. Or like smaller corridors, like more quadrants than 4. Easy. Yeah, look, there's spreads. There's spread positions on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna go for chest, I think, because that'll be the last thing that I need. Well, that'll be like the last thing I need for Savage fights. These fights are so much fun, even when I'm being eaten to death. Oh, I remember people would like wait around the first tier and like not roll and everything. Please give me the chest. Please. Please. Yeah, I wonder if they all have orchestration roles or if it's just this one. Bro. Who's not rolling? I don't know why people do this. Come on. What eye level does the normal gear mode have? I don't know actually. I might actually have the... I might actually, what's the word? I know my static has someone making us all crafted gear already. So I don't actually know if I'll need this. Still be cool to have the gear though. Bro, why you... Why would you do this? Is it the white mage? Oh wait, Mori, is that you? I think it's... no, Mori rolled. Or maybe not. Oh, okay. It's like, I don't think Mori would do that. Hey. What the heck? This is where research is conducted on creations imbued with poisons and venoms. So the carbuncle was originally supposed to be just like a poisonous monster. Eric Thornus and I were conveyed not far from here. It seems our foe was finding it more difficult to hamper us. Surprise us. Fortunate for you, since they appear particularly keen to see dispatched as quickly as possible. Even alone, you are a force to be reckoned with. Part of me is glad you emerged victorious, that I might observe you further. La Brea! Are the circumstances different? Red Mask Holder, okay. I might thank you for keeping my son alive for this long, but I believe we can forego introductions unless I misread you. Paragon. Is that from Realm Reborn, maybe? Passively perceptive. Yes, I'm La Brave, the convocation of 14. But he doesn't know me. You truly are who you claim to be, then answer this. Oh, well, duh, because it's in the past. What am I talking about? That can wait. Whoa. What is this? I was just curious. The trap I wove at your feet reacts to aether, but you remain unaffected. Such thin aether in an unfamiliar composition besides, it is of no matter, I suppose. A more direct approach will beget the same results. I would advise you to think carefully before deciding your next action. Strike me down here and Eric Thornus' wish shall remain unfulfilled. Never again shall I meet Athena. Mother, you would dare hide behind her name? Listen well, Eric Thornus. We are of the same mind concerning your mother. You have your allies for protection, so what harm is there in hearing me out? Ecthronius, wait. If you truly are Labra, why speak such blatant lies? It's him, the bread man. A simple request. Themis was it? A trifle soon forgotten, as are you. I have my answer. The Labra that I knew took pride in the convocation. It would never suffer its denigration. Oh. He's solely stationed with this farce. Themis, what are you saying? Labra and I hardly saw eye to eye, but I know his voice when I hear it. Is it not actually Labra? Wait. Indeed, he makes a passing fine imitation in appearance and manner. However, the real Labra would never come by the name Themis. What? Oh, is this the person that we saw? Huh? This is the person that we saw as a fight for the third circle, right? Of this? What trouble have you gotten yourself into, Elidibus? Imposter, you've no right to claim that form, that mask. What? What? Who? It was a mask that sickened me to wear. What? Mask of Labra, a man who values his position above all, who would murder his own wife in pursuit of duty. Yet you would assume my name and wield powers that are mine by right? Any worth you may have hinges on that which you so despise. Such trite provocations. I will not be goaded into finishing this ere my work is done. Ericthonius, listen well, I am Hephaestus. And it is I whom you should call father? What? What in the name of creation? We would do well not to stand idle while our enemy is about. I believe an explanation is in order, Elidibus. Let us return to safety so you may provide it. It sounds more like the Labra I know. Before we depart, however, I must offer you an apology. As Labra said, I am Elidibus, one of the convocation and emissary of their will. For reasons which do not involve you, it was necessary to hide my identity while investigating this place. Still, that hardly excuses my deception. What? I think when they first teased it, I think I thought it was Elidibus and then completely forgot about that. Your perceptiveness does not surprise me. When the time comes, it shall make my explanation all the easier to understand. In any case, we have pressing matters to attend to. Let us do as Labra suggested and return to the gates. We can speak there. Yeah, just a quick hop over that poison. Please help him. Save him. What? As you're aware by now, I am known as Elidibus. After my dear friend Asm and I detected irregularities in Pandemonium, we decided the best course of action would be to hide in my station as I conducted my investigation. I'm sure Labra as well is eager to figure out why I hid who I was, so I shall save that story for later. First, I would like to speak of you, my friend. Though neither Asm nor I had ever met you in the flesh, you came with his highest recommendation. That alone was enough for me to accept you as an ally without question. That somewhere in the world, a guiding star so similar to himself was out there and used Asm to no end. There's not a shade of doubt in his heart that you'd be a formidable ally. Furthermore, I've heard stories that Mistress Fana, who held the position of Asm previously, journeyed with a familiar much like yourself, but I made the decision to trust you all the easier. She too now dons the white robes of an advisor. If she placed her absolute faith in you, I knew I would be in capable hands. Aware though I was of the path you were to walk, I had no interest in exposing you. I merely wanted to meet you, to travel by your side for a while. I may know but a small portion of your whole story, but that is enough for me to believe you would never lead me astray. I wanted to tell you that. Oh, this is the second. Okay, interesting. I assume this will be the third one. Don't know how long it's been since we last spoke, Labrea, and truth be told, I had hoped we never would again. But I see now that I was a fool to think I would ever escape your meddling. Just what is that thing that called himself Labrea? Why is he the spitting image of your younger self? I find it hard to believe you've only just now found out such a being was wreaking havoc in Pandemonium. Did you think matters would simply sort themselves out? I suppose you deserve at least a cursory explanation. I was well aware of the anomalies occurring within Pandemonium, including the fact that Asm and Olympus had taken it upon themselves to investigate. I saw no reason to insert myself into the situation. For a time, that was... Imagine my surprise when, instead of a formal report from you and yours, I received a communication from one of the keywords stating that research and operations were proceeding as usual. While Hephaestus' deception was almost childish in its simplicity, it became plain to me that your grasp on the situation was slipping. So you knew his existence from the beginning? I can hardly imagine that you would suffer another to masquerade as one of the convocation. Not without good reason, at least. As you well know, the name Labrea is but a marker of my station. It is not the name I was born with. Hephaestus has claimed that for himself. I cannot fault him for it, as he is my other half, in a manner of speaking. He knows all that I know, my equal in every way, yet within his heart is naught but greed, envy, and desire. All the emotions that we are loath to acknowledge within ourselves. If what you say is true, what purpose would such a being serve? He is the product of your experimentation gone awry. I'm reminded of the days when I was yet young and reckless. I thought him sealed away for good, but it seems time is a way of unearthing the shame we bury. When he spoke of my mother, he looked at you with venom in his eyes, blamed you for her death. Tell me, was he right to do so? His words about ramblings of a tortured mind, the hatred and despair he endures has warped his view of the world irreparably. And now that he is awakened, he must be put to rest. If he succeeds in breaching Pandemonium's protective wards, he shall invite disaster unto our star. As chief keyword of Pandemonium, it is my duty to decide the proper course of action. As such, I declare that all research should be summarily abandoned and the facility destroyed. What? You would leave the other warders to their doom? It's a choice befitting Labrea. Do you disagree? You speak of duty, and ours is to guide our star and its inhabitants upon the correct course. It is no surprise that you would choose annihilation of Pandemonium if its existence posed even the remotest risk to our people. Yet as you can see by Erchthonius' response, the decision is somewhat more nuanced than that. Asm and I grapple with this conundrum for some time, in fact. That is precisely why I chose to involve myself directly. 'Twas the only way I could truly determine the best solution. His eyes are like incredibly red. And you need not trouble yourself with that further. The chief keyword must prevent the worst from occurring, no matter the cost. Your feelings with Olympus are of no consequence. Have you taken even a moment to consider another path? No. You spared nary a thought for aught but yourself and your duty. You have no idea of the trials we have endured, the foes that Bio stood against. Bio, is it? A being of such aether as I've never seen. What are you? He is the guiding star that shall lead us safely through this. Thanks to his stout arm and steadfast courage, he has subdued the mythic creations and returned them to their cells. Speaking of which, I would hear your opinion, Bio. As outsiders, we are in a unique position to look upon circumstances with our vision unclouded by attachment. Agreed, we still know next nothing about Hephaestus, and I highly doubt Labrea has been forthcoming with the truth. Will you manage to regain control of Asphodelos? He must be made to see that there is merit in continuing on this path. I have it. Speak in your official capacity as Elidibus the emissary. Judge which approach is more sound, and even La Habrea will be compelled to listen. As Elidibus, I am duty-bound to assess the matter from a position of impartiality. My opinion as Themis can carry no weight. You understand what that means, yes? I do. Even so, you've walked with us all this time, seen what you've seen. Based on that alone, I trust that you'll find the best way forward. Very well, then in my capacity as emissary, I shall state my judgment. At present, there are merits both in destroying Pandemonium outright and in taking time to rescue its researchers, and neither is yet an impossible task. Therefore, I judge the most measured choice should be to continue upon our present course. We delve into Abyssos, interring any mythic creations we encounter along the way. You have yet to witness Bio's might and Erichthonius' resolve. I would ask that you see your capabilities firsthand and only then decide if our endeavor is futile. If such is the will of the emissary, then I shall obey. However, if indeed I find your strength to be lacking, I trust there will be no objections to the immediate destruction of Pandemonium. You needn't worry about that. We won't fail. You are bolder than I remember. He's like, he complimented me. I forgive you, Dad. You're even more tedious than I remember. Bye, come find me when we're finished. Erichthonius said, understandably frustrated, but if we are to conquer Abyssos, we must go forth with clear heads. Pray lend an ear to his troubles, that their weight may be lightened. You've done all you can with words, only your actions can convince me now. Stop. Despite recent developments, our plans remain unchanged. Play call me Themis for the time being. It shall put us all in the correct mindset. In fact, I may be coming to prefer that name. Let's see if Jason's back in. Duty. See if there's anyone else that is interested. Oh, he must be offline. So weird that like they won't update that when I go to my friends list. You do have my gratitude, ill-fit as I am to show it at the moment. Without your words to sway him, Library would have carried out his plan without a second thought. Whoa. When at first we realized the creations had slipped their bonds, the other keywords did all in their power to restore order. Even though they could have chosen escape, they remained to aid their allies. Interesting. Certain not a soul among them would wish to see this facility erased from the world, and they don't deserve to be abandoned simply for carrying out their duty. And besides, Hephaestus has secrets yet untold, secrets that would be buried at Pandemonium were reduced to rubble. I mean to uncover the truth behind his words and the truth of my mother. Are you to fight his mother for like the final circle? While Library was quick to dismiss his claims, I failed to see what Hephaestus would gain from that fabrication. All I was told of my mother's death was that she perished in an accident. No one would say more. Even if it was not La Habrea that dealt the fatal blow, we've seen with our own eyes how quickly he can condemn others to die. I only wish to know at least what befell her. What do you think, Bio? Does the La Habrea you know have any regard for the lives of others? Or will he carry out his duty with another's blood in his hands? Yeah, I really don't know what he is. This age, just how long has it been since last you met? Regardless, I'd like you to try and view him as he is now. Another opinion would be much appreciated. but it is plain there is much to consider. Thank you, Bio. It's easy for me to get carried away by emotion where he's concerned. We should focus on the task at hand, proving to the La Brea that we are capable of saving Pandemonium and its keepers. The most convincing way to do that would be to regain control of Abyssos. Although I'm loath to admit it, he would know more about those depths than any of us, and seeing as how we require every advantage we can afford. Bio, would you speak to him for us? He seems to have a special interest in your capabilities, and may deign to help at your suggestion, if only to see what you can do. Whew. That's a bunch of reading. Let me see if Sequitur left. Ericthonius appears to have a deep trust in you, and Elidibus tells me you share some relation to Azim. Your unusual aether does not mark you as a familiar. It is unlike anything I've ever seen, even among the countless concepts I've observed. Think that I would encounter an existence I cannot create by my own hands. Azim never ceases to surprise. The previous Azim was much the same, and taking the entirety of the star into consideration, she came to hold dear emotions and people that a more logical mind would have discarded. This made her act in her own self-interest more often than not. Just as you and Elidibus have conducted yourselves in this matter, the true danger of Azim's nature is its tendency to infect all those he comes into contact with. Emmett Sulk said much the same, trust that I shall do not, that would violate my duty. And yet you so frivolously invoked your authority as emissary to justify this little excursion. It matters little, however. Only your deeds can speak for you now. You wish to know more of Abyssos, I take it. Although I no longer have control over many of its functions, I can yet sense what creations lie within. The chief keywords reach is far indeed. Well then, what do we have to look forward to? I sense no creations of note. Perhaps they have been made into fodder for experimentation. Or perhaps they've been transferred to the deeper circles. And Abyssos would never allow you safe passage. He has left a trial for you to overcome. I speak of hegemony, keyword of Abyssos. Although her presence is stained with marks of corruption, is unmistakable. I knew her as a woman gifted in magic and blessed with a highly logical mind. While I can sense those qualities within her still, there's something else at work. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say that's because she's already been twisted into Amethyos, doubtless against her will. Bio, Themis, we must rescue her from that cruel fate, and if we cannot, we can at least steal her away until we find a means to undo the damage. Your allies make you bold, Ericthonius. I very much look forward to seeing how far they carry you. Yeah, the bob cut is not doing any favors. Fifth, sixth? Sorry. Did Jason get off? Or is he still in? Okay, he's still in there. Let's go. I'll see if they're interested in still going. Cool. And if anyone in chat wants to join, by all means. Clear selection. Labra insists that the only way to save the star from the horrors lurking within Pandemonium's summary destruction. We've already kind of gone over all that. Hey. It's all like gooey, it's so gross. It's crazy that the second circle in this tier, we're fighting Amethyos, and the like fourth circle, the last time we fought Amethyos. It's like already upping the ante. Whoa, what? Is this... Wait, is this different song? They do different music for each one? I honestly can't remember what happened last time. I'm trying to see. Okay, so those are steps down. Some kind of chandelier. Yep. Some like drawbridges. The remix lyrics. Oh, okay. Ominoid. I'm just gonna... Okay, nope. Oh, I thought that was gonna like spread out. Gonna probably do cleaving. Oh. Metheos' Dark 4. That's from the last circle. Interesting. Like literally Hesperus uses that same attack. Transmission. Oh, okay, this is the snake. Okay, so we're gonna get some kind of take control of you once the effect expires. Out of control. Oh, interesting. Will those be a different kind of attack, or is that still a snake? Oh, I didn't realize you could turn. Oops, sorry guys. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I wonder if we'll have to do some kind of cleansing for that. Oh no. I ran into the... Oh, even if you're dead, it'll still shoot off. Shoot. Thank you. Successfully just run into the wall multiple times. Oh. Okay, probably this one, right? That'll be fun. Oh boy. Okay, that's not so bad. Woof. Fuel exchange. Warping the nature of the next. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Oh. Thought I'd be safe there. Was not. Oh, Cherum. You're in danger. That's not fair. Oh, and it does. I thought I accidentally used limit break. This is fine. We saved it. Oh, that was mean. That was so mean. What the heck? This one already feels like 10 times harder than the previous one. Oh boy, I'm glad it doesn't have a bleeding effect. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, we're so close. god. I'm gonna wait to accept that. Okay. Oh, what? It put on bleed even though I was vulnerable? What the heck? Oh, 23. Okay. That's like 2350. Are you kidding me? Woo! Oh, this is so insane. Woof. My MP is hurting so bad. Oh, someone got it. Whew. that was sure was something. Was he gonna? Oh right, because he was gonna try to do that with Hesperos. They actually gotta. Oh yeah. Easy. Oh, someone got the. I'll have to come back here for the chess piece. Oh, I got player comms. Nice. We've won. The keyword is sealed away and alive this time. Library can't deny us now. Oh, can't he? Our plan was a success, although I hardly need to tell you that. Hegemony has been sealed away and now you have no choice but to admit the merit in our methods. You're the right of it. I'm not so petty as to deny the achievements of those I've squabbled with, no matter how strongly we disagree. Damn. Moreover, this being, Aetherist in his retreating mist, unable to wield creation magics, yet powerful enough to do a Prometheus, has made this ordeal far more interesting. Then we have leave to continue? As for that, there is one among you whose very presence puts the others at risk. It would be best to proceed without him, for failure would have consequences that reach far beyond Pandemonium. And of whom do you speak? A warder who cannot even conduct his duty without aid. In this place, hope alone is not enough to overcome what awaits you. A single misstep will send all to their doom. Dude, fuck off. What? So long as we each do our part and look to the allies by our side, even a neophyte can upraise his companions. That's something that Bio and Themis taught me. While I do not wish to express any bias, I'm inclined to agree. If my investigation has made anything clear, it is that we are together greater than the sum of our parts. And hope has brought us this far. It drives us to seek the right path, to act before that path lies closed to us. Then tell me, what is it you hope for? See Hephaestus in chains, that's the surest way to prevent further sacrifices. I'm aware that destroying Pandemonium would rid us of him, but the cost is far too great. And I admit, I wish to know how you means to resurrect Athena? And there we have it. You must leave this place at once and do not think to set foot in Pandemonium again. What? You are capable, that much is plain, yet Hephaestus cannot be suffered to live, and I shall not allow his talk of resurrection to poison mine or anyone else's mind. Life flows in a cycle, this is known. All souls return to the underworld, and Athena's is no exception. She has likely found a new vessel and a new journey to embark upon. You cannot be ignorant to the follower of Hephaestus' words. Even were he to breathe life into a body, the soul contained within would not be your mother's. What if our knowledge is imperfect? What if Hephaestus has discovered something that no one else has? He knows all that you do, understands the bitter reality of the world. He wouldn't pursue the impossible. Think, Erichthonius. I have already explained that he is merely my twisted reflection. Is it worth bringing back your mother if it means others are used and discarded like tools? Is it worth it to see her once more? Now you measure the worth of your colleagues' lives. What was that foolish braying about saving them? Merely a performance to hide your childish devotion to your mother? Please, such barbs will get us nowhere. We should first discuss... Oh. You would call me fool? You who murdered your wife in service of your ambition for the sake of this star, no doubt. Whoa. Whoa. I can hear it again, that voice inside my head. I know who to follow. Hephaestus. Father. What? Mother. Oh, I love you so, and this voice will guide me to you. What? No, listen not, Erichthonius. What? Apologies, you taught me that a calm heart stays the course, but I can never even grasp the rudder. Oh, he looks completely different. What? What? Wait, is he gonna be the... What? He's not gonna be the 8th circle, is he? Hephaestus is cunning despite his warped mind. Whatever took hold of Erichthonius, it made short work of his reason. The moment he laid eyes upon me, I could sense his hatred and rage simmering below the surface. It was but a matter of time until it spilled forth, and that was when he fell into the spell's embrace. Magical with such skill that Erichthonius himself failed to notice until it was too late. If this is the measure of Hephaestus' power, then the other keywords had little chance to resist it. We saw his work during our encounter with Hesperos. Doubtless Hephaestus' magic fed his admiration and envy until there was room for naught else in his heart. And there was something else besides. Did you not feel the presence of another? Yeah, he looked like... his behavior definitely changed. As I thought, someone was trying to warn Erichthonius, but whom? Oh, they're talking about the voice. Could it have been one of the keywords? Alas, their warning arrived too late. I had already provoked Erichthonius past the point of no return. I bear the burden for this failure. In my stubbornness I can but scorn the boy, and Hephaestus knew that. And now I dread to think of the ordeal that awaits him due to my rashness. There's time yet to save him. We can easily regain control of Abyssos, giving us a firm foothold from which to break Pandemonium's lowest level. The enemy is within reach. Just as with Hesperos, Erichthonius is in danger of being consumed by Hephaestus' spell. However, I have faith that he will not easily lose sight of himself. The way forward is clear. La Habrea, pray tell us all you know of what we shall find beyond Abyssos. I can only assume one more keyword lies in wait. The deepest level of Pandemonium is called Tartarus, and your passage shall be challenged not only by a keyword. If Abyssos has laid traps in every corner of its halls, you have no hope of surviving far past the threshold. That I expect is where Bio shall shine. His dissolute aether shall allow him to slip through the traps unimpeded. We saw it when Hephaestus had no effect, and doubtless even he is yet to devise a countermeasure. Then time is of the essence. Hephaestus is already well aware that you can match a keyword in battle. He will not stand idle while you stroll past his other defenses at your leisure. Agreed. However, clarity will be indispensable to our success, and I am afraid I must insist upon it ere we depart. We have yet to discern to what end Hephaestus would use Erichthonius. If you know, I would ask that you enlighten us. And then there is the matter of Athena. Why do you so fiercely rebuke Erichthonius' feelings for his mother? While I understand the very thought of resurrecting the dead is an anathema, you act as if grief over her passing should be equally so. How are we to grapple with what plagues our friend and drives our foe if you refuse to acknowledge it? I do acknowledge it. I wish only to spare those that feel its still greater pain. Oh, yikes, I'm not gonna say that one. How dare you? No, you were right. The blame for Erichthonius' fate rests squarely on my shoulders. Very well, I shall lay bare the truth, but only after the foe before us has been laid low. Whoa. The remaining keyword is Agystos. She has served in Pandemonium since its inception. An affinity for magic is peerless even among the keywords. Hephaestus knows that losing her would mean the end of his experiments. He has hidden her in a space unreachable by conventional means. But your presence makes mockery of such barriers. The scarcity of your aether means it will be trivial to send you directly to Agystos. We shall approach as closely as caution will allow. We know where the battle will commence, so I do not anticipate difficulty in detecting your presence. From afar, I shall do my best to provide you with ground on which to fight and phantom allies to aid you. As for the interment, I have yet to think of a foolproof method. Well, of course, library, right? Interment shall not be necessary. What? From here I can sense Agystos' essence, but it's scarcely recognizable. Hephaestus was more ambitious with her than he was with Hegemone. She has been transfigured such that barely a scantling of herself remains. You can but take comfort in what a mercy the underworld will be to her. Oh, she's the tree, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna run an ad really quick. And, or maybe not. Okay. And I'll already check for you guys if you guys don't want to keep going. Jason is still in raids. Anderson is doing that. Octo is AFK. Okay. Let me check my Discord really quick. Okay. Thanks, Gaming. Yeah, I was hoping to get it all done today, so that I didn't have to stream much more, or like more than I usually do for the rest of the week. Okay. I posted something on the donut thing on Twitter. Not a lot of tanks that want to do this. When will the donut stream be? Probably this weekend. Probably. Yeah, I'll have to get my webcam set up. Oh, here we go. Oh, I thought this was like another creation. What if the other... No, the other monsters weren't. Or the other creations were in right? They went other ancients. Oh my god. Jesus. I hate that. Whoa. Jesus. What the heck? Okay. On my opener. I was messaging somebody back. Oh no. Okay, its arms are out. Great. What does that mean? What does that mean? Prometheus is holy. Whoa. What is this? What are they casting? Hello? Oh, that was just part of the holy attack. Okay. Bow? Oh, okay, I think I'm out. Right, so it'll probably do. I'm getting it. Okay, that'll be the two inside. What is... Oh. Oh. Jeez. Whoa. Perhaps you require more room for heroics. Okay, so we need to be out. Oh my god. What? This is gonna be an insane savage fight. Oh my god. Spark of life. Oh, just already away. Breeding. Oh, great. I love breeding. Breeding? Bleeding. Oh my god. That seems bad. That seems bad. Oh, great! That was about. Oh. So depending on the monster, probably. Yeah, it'll be in or out. I'm sure that'll hit people off. Glare. Oh, okay. I was like, excuse me? Okay. So far, it doesn't seem too bad. We're pretty manageable with all the stuff going on. Whoa. I guess there's probably still way to do AoEs. Yep. That foothold is magicked into thin air. Oh wait, is that out? Oh. Oh, I forgot about that one in the middle. Oh my god. That's gonna be awful. Sorry, I'm getting my kid outside the door. Okay, I don't think. Well, there's probably maybe one more mechanic. Okay, not bad. Easy. I feel like the second circle was a little bit harder than that. Just in terms of like what all the mechanics coming out. Ah, jeez though. Yay, we just killed somebody. Yay. Yeah, he's not even happy about it. Whoa. Aw, man. That makes 2 and 3 I have to go through for the chess piece. The moment Jesus was slain, the flow of Aether and Pandemonium focused keenly on this location, creating a tunnel of sorts through which we could quickly convey ourselves. It was almost as if we were ushered here. Huh. The space was created with care and concealed with powerful wards. Only a keyword would have been able to detect it, even then with great difficulty. Ergo. If only I could have restored Taurus to order, but I'm afraid this is the most I can manage with such power as remains me. Tartarus, what did I say? It's been too long, Master Labrea. Likewise, keyword. I should not be surprised you were able to break free of Hephaestus' spells, even diminished as you were. It was not an easy task, even with your aid. His curses dig into one's heart, creating a storm of emotions that is all too easy to become lost in. Only by chance did a fragment of myself remain, illuminating a path through the madness. And thus am I able to appear before you now, even while my body was powerless to resist Hephaestus' commands. Some small part of my logical mind stood alone in defiance. It even managed to speak to the outside world. The report, that was you. Doubtless you recognize my voice from the many times I have called out to you. The hope that those pleas would not fall on deaf ears was all that kept me from succumbing to hopelessness. But I have a greater purpose here than simply saying my farewells. There is something you must know, that the tragedies of the past are repeating the present. Forgive me for what I'm about to do, Master Labrea, but the story must be told. It is the only way to understand Hephaestus' fixation on the Erythonius. No longer can you hide your heart away. Is that his heart? Hephaestus? Whoa. Hephaestus? No, the mask marks him as La Hebrea. Master La Hebrea had brought an end to Lady Athena's life and sealed away a part of his memories and emotions within Hephaestus. These are my recollections of the moments following. And you truly have no intention of revealing the truth to Erichthonius? My lesser half is now buried when none can find it. It would be wise to do the same with our memory this day. Blood should not sway the spirit so, but Athena's teachings have warped the boy. I fear he would see our star burn to keep his mother safe. Erichthonius believes that he feels love, but he is shackled by dependence. He cannot bear the truth. His dependence makes it all the more important to be open with him. He will seek answers about his mother's loss, which shall inevitably lead him to you. Are you willing to accept the blame for Athena's death? Are you willing to accept your son's hatred? If that is what comes to pass, then so be it. Better to be burdened with hatred than the knowledge that Athena thought his body and soul mere tools to be used and discarded. Jeez. Even were I to tell him that what his mother plotted, he would ever seek reasons to believe that the true fault lies with me or with him. Should he merely hate me, he will remain unfettered by doubt, free to serve the star far from his parents' shadow. Jeez. Erichthonius loved his mother more than life itself, and yet, what a dreadful truth you've borne all this time. Such is La Hebrea's nature. Every action, every word, a solution to life's great dilemmas, and none to spare for his own. What I've revealed to you is but a small portion of a larger picture. I shall leave it to La Hebrea to paint the rest for you and for Erichthonius, I hope. I always admired you, you know. What choice did I have when you sacrificed so much to guide our star to the heavens? Hephaestus has doubtless sensed that his final keyword has fallen. We should return to the servers before he moves to strike us here. If we're to face him, must be prepared to bring our full strength to bear. Wait, so Hephaestus is going to be like the keyword we fight here, but then Athena is going to be like the real... okay. Whatever. There was ever a bold woman, even in her final moments. She would unearth the secrets of my past for all to look upon. Still, full glad am I that she faced you as her last opponent. I can think of none more worthy to send her soul off to the other side. One final... What the heck? The vision you saw told the story far more eloquently than I ever could. Athena was consumed with research. She did not offer him a position here out of a sense of love or pride. It was merely because she knew he would be the most pliable test subject. Jesus. I see now why you hid the truth from him. I cannot say with certainty that Erichthonius could handle the weight of such betrayal after holding his mother on a pedestal for so long. Unfortunately, it seems not even her death has ensured his safety. Hephaestus has taken up Athena's research and succeeded in creating hemithoi. I know that not what his ultimate end is, but his plan is connected with the resurrection of Athena. That knowledge alone is sufficient to direct our next course of action. As for the rest of the story, we shall hear it after we have returned Erichthonius to safety in accordance with Eustace's last wish. Very well. I can at least assure you that finding him shall prove relatively simple now that Hephaestus can He no longer bend Pandemonium to his will. There was but one place left for him to find refuge, the Black Heart of Tartarus, where Athena built her testing compound. We can assume that Hephaestus will offer fierce resistance. I must focus my every effort on securing a safe means of approach. Labre, I would ask that you assume the duty of summoning Bio's Phantom Warriors. I have no objections. My ability to fight within Tartarus would be greatly diminished in any case. However, I wish to deal the final blow to Hephaestus myself. There is no need to dirty your hands with such a deed. I take it then that you have no intent to seal him away as before? The presence I felt when I encountered Hephaestus bore little resemblance to the entity I created. By his own hand, he's become something far more wicked, and the same magics that once shackled him may very well shatter before the power he wields. On my pride as a researcher, I am loath to repeat the same mistake twice. I would not see these events play out again, and so he must be extinguished. Well then, I should open the way forward. May we finish this together. Whew. Final tier. I'm so excited. Boy. I'm gonna go back to 2 and 3 and try to get that chess piece too. I wonder if I can... Oh, no, I should stay here. Oh, yep. I was about to jump to rods and see if I could look at something. At the new armor. What? Looks like D-name. What the heck?
Erichthonios is mine, heart and soul. And with your death, none will be left to stop me.
I wonder for the savage part if like Erichthonios gets free. What? Perfect imperfection. Yeah, that's something. What? Oh! I like the music. Ugh.
Rest eternal
okay.
in the dark depths of this prison.
Oh, I didn't even lock onto him. Oops. Oh, this is gonna be a fast-paced battle. Sun, okay.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
What? Is that gonna be like in? Oh, out. Okay. Okay, so dragon is in. Bird is out. Oh, wait, sorry. Bird is in. Dragon out. he to change elements or he's just fire?
Fruits of sacrifice.
Reforged reflection. What? What? What the heck?
You will know my rage.
Okay, that's not so bad. Rearing rampage. Oh, it has tentacles coming out of its eyes. Oh, I hate that. Hello. Bro, he's so fast.
Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
What the heck? Why is this? Isn't this the? Oh, what is this? Is Amdaport? Not Amdaport. It's the library song. Like a remix of it.
A fitting death.
It feels so fast paced. Genesis of Flame. Okay.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Oh, the snake. Ugh.
You are afraid to be consumed.
Where you going? I don't look at either. This is awesome. Ectothermos.
Sear
50%.
flesh from bone.
Oh, okay. That made sense.
Leave naught but ash in your way. Let deep sorrow into your heart.
The line, right? Yep. There's so many tank busters that do add a bleeding effect.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
I love this remix.
You will know my rage.
Oh, a little bit more. Okay. I don't know if that works. Does not. Okay. Good to know.
Who praying before a god? face in flames and
Fourfold fire. He still has the new mechanics that he's throwing out. That's. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay. It's like that's kind of crazy. That doesn't usually happen.
go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
What are you doing?
From fulgent flame my servants rise. I tire of this farce.
Whoa, no. I don't want to be first Niagara anymore. Please. No.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Okay. Works.
You are prey to be consumed.
Whoa. Are you serious? New mechanic? That's crazy. Not like a completely new mechanic, but that's... What? Oh, maybe because it's random what he chooses. Hello. Easy. That was fun. Oh, that's gonna be a crazy boss. Oh boy. Pandemonium Abyssos complete. Oh! I swear if someone rolls higher on that. Oh, even like the little markings on the floor allow for his mask. Hey. Oh, right in the blade. Oh, and her fire. Oh, jeez, I got very lucky. Please, please give me the. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Ba, ba, ba. Wait, did I didn't roll on that, right? I passed on that? Hey! Okay, it's just gotta do 2 redos this week. Chain of events that led to this moment began my era when Adam Mercier confined you here. Now I break in and leave no trace of you behind. This is not over. I see you will not go peacefully. Hello. Even a cast-off would uphold his pride, though such an impulse must speak to the overwhelming arrogance of my other half. The name Hephaestus shall grow to eclipse yours. None shall remember the deeds of Labrea once to fulfill Athena's ambition and bring Erchthonius' dream to life. Sorry, bud, I got some bad news. You speak as if you care a whit for the boy. Why then did you cower behind him? There are some desires which must not be realized. Athena would see the world destroyed if it meant she could find hers in the ruins. As for Erchthonius, he knows not what his wish would beget, a truth which you have hidden from him. Do you truly believe a father's role is to deceive and manipulate? My wish? You would claim the name Hephaestus and call yourself his father. Oof. Yet you bind his mind and body in dark chains. Your words and your pride ring hollow. Athena wanted her son by her side, and he desires to return there. What wickedness is there in mending a broken family? Athena cared not for Erchthonius, beyond how he could serve her ends. You claim to be acting in his interest, but 'tis plain you are no different. As I ushered Athena to her end, I vowed that my sole mission in life would be to guide his star true. In service of that vow, I silenced the whispers in my heart. I could not nurture a son whilst an entire world looked to me for guidance. For that choice, I bear the responsibility. Yet he is still my son, and I will not suffer you to seduce him with false hope. You, who are not but the bitter dregs of Athena and I, the very worst of us. Mother, no, then how do I... Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him to listen to his heart. I hear you. I owe you and Themis an apology. Athena, did you ever... And La Habrea? I will have my say. Whoa. How? His mind was mine. I can't explain. Bio's words reached me through the haze. They rang loud and clear. As did the words of another, in a voice much like yours but resounding with truth. Oh, is he gonna cast? Without the help of Themis? How? When did you master these bonds? Oh, we've interred much worse. Whoa. What? Oh, jeez. Father and son bonding. Whoa. Wait. Why is that crystal like ours? Right? Appears my failures have borne fruit after all. Oh, was this the crystal they were talking about, looking for? Oh, that's not good. Like right at the beginning, the people that we met right before coming to Pandemonium. You did well, son. He's like, what? What? With Hephaestus' essence contained in this crystal, we may safely return Erchthonius above. He would bind Hephaestus with only half his senses intact. You could understand his adeptness in the art of interment. It was hardly what I had in mind, but a feat deserving of praise nonetheless. Put a trace of Hephaestus' poison in your mind, and for a blessing, it appears your body is none the worse for wear. Hello, Themis. Remember, we're here as soon as I could. I no longer sense Hephaestus, and the force assailing Pandemonium's barriers have ceased. Are you rid of him for good and all? I see. Despite his muddled senses, Erchthonius felt that to seal Hephaestus away was the proper course. Oh, that was weird. It wasn't so noble as that. I only knew something had to be done, so I acted. La Brea, was that how you dealt with Hephaestus in the past? Indeed, he was not but the parts of my memory and soul that I had cut away, a massive aether without a material vessel. Storing his essence within a crystal was the most logical choice. On that matter, I believe the time has come for you to share the rest of your tale of Hephaestus' creation and Athena's end. I heard your words, but only vaguely, as if from under the surface of a deep pool. My mother wished to use me? I would hear the whole truth. I want to know what happened here, and what drove Athena to act as she did. I'm ready. Athena's brilliance outshone us all. Even the other members of the Words La Brea were as children in comparison. So dedicated to research was she that it was not unheard of for her to forget meals or even sleep. That's a mood. Her mind was ever grasping for knowledge, and it was in this endless search that she became obsessed with uncovering the secrets of life. You see, while we can conceive life in various forms, the means of creating a soul are beyond our ken. Similarly, though we can enhance and alter our physical vessels, we have ever been bound to them. Oh, okay. Athena's purpose was to shatter these limitations. Such limitations as we were not meant to surpass. She sought to enter the realm of the gods. Scarce few had the ability to comprehend what such a task entails, let alone the courage to attempt it. For most, the thought would be an idle fancy, considered once and then discarded. Not so for Athena. As leaders of the Words of La Brea, I spoke with her often about transcending our being. From an academic perspective, the challenge has plagued countless researchers through the ages. It was during these musings that I began to formulate a theory, a means by which a person could meld with the creation. The weaknesses of one would be mitigated by the strengths of the other, and the result could be something greater than we had ever imagined. Although it was but a theory, Athena insisted I develop it further, curious about every detail along the way. Our conversations became more frequent, and our platonic relationship grew into something much more. I take it I was born not so soon after. Not soon after. Just so, I believed she bore true affection for me and was blind to her hidden intentions. When Pandemonium was built, she requested to lead the researches, I saw no reason to deny her. Even setting aside our relationship, her accomplishments as a scholar made her the obvious choice. However, in giving her Pandemonium, I also gave her free rein to conduct whatsoever experiments she could devise. And when you found out what she was doing, you killed her. I made haste to Pandemonium the moment I learned of these hidden chambers. I left Abyssos to keep watch from Tartarus' vestibule as I ventured deeper, knowing not what would await me. As for what occurred next, it is best to see with your own eyes. Whoa. Is that me? You are well aware that out of respect for our neighbors and outposts, the researches of Pandemonium are not to be masked. Yet you stand before me with your face covered. What petty defiance is this? What indeed? So quick you are to rebuke me, though you yourself have not set foot in these halls since their inception. You must have known you could not conceal this from myself and Abyssos forever. As well you know that I cannot allow it to continue. I shall say this but once, release Ericthonius, else I shall have no choice but to strike you down. I would meet my end at the hands of none other. However, ere my time has come, I will have you know the why of it. Then you will not desist. Once you understand what has driven me this far, you shall see that stopping was never an option. The feelings of one weigh little against the needs of the entire star. Of course, of that I am well aware, but you did not deign to descend from your lofty height simply to lecture me as you would a child. You have an interest in my motivations, what possessed Athena, peerless researcher, mother to the son of the great La Brea, to embark upon the path to her downfall. History won't demand an answer, but it's you who deserves one. Give me your hand, La Brea, and we shall know one another more deeply than ever before. What? He's like, what? Coming good? Impossible, you bonded your souls? Aye, that the boundaries between us would cease to be. She offered me everything to be understood. I found myself unable to refuse. At that moment my mind was a storm of questions, yet one word the loudest. Did Athena ever truly love me? I am become thee, memory and mind. And I thee. Oh? Can you feel it? My heart, all that I am. Yes, as if it were my own. Fathomless desire to dissect the mysteries of life, to transcend our mortal flesh and bleed into a higher plane of existence. An unquenchable thirst for knowledge, not a single thought spared for another, for the star. How disappointing. Yet what is known cannot be unknown. You've beheld my life's work. Try as you might to exercise the memory, the seed of desire remains, and when it takes root, you too shall be consumed by the self-same fervor. I will dig it out. I will dispense with the corruption of my soul ere your rotten insight spreads. 'Twas my weakness that let this wickedness fester, but never again. Today cast aside fickle emotion and abide in duty alone. Today I renounce all that I was and live only as La Brea. Oh. Whoa! They, like, ripped his soul in half. Thus did I forsake the part of myself that had been polluted by Athena, sealing it within a crystal. Never did I think I would one day face those memories made flesh. Forgive my bluntness, but your actions bordered on insanity. To go to such lengths to escape your memories, you nearly wrote your very existence. Rest assured, the change did not go unnoticed by our colleagues in the convocation. Igyorm and Amet Selk in particular made plain the suspicions they harbored. As well they should have, that you escaped with your life was nothing short of a miracle. Why didn't you destroy the crystal then and there? Did you think to one day make use of the knowledge it contained? I will not deny such considerations played into my decision, but my main motivation was fear. I never attempted such a feat before. The crystal was my sole recourse should something go awry with the remainder of my soul. In hindsight, to cling to it was a mistake born of doubt. Athena must have anticipated that I would resort to such measures, and prepared a vessel beforehand that would accept the dregs of my soul. Hephaestus doubtless believed he was performing his duty as a husband and father should, yet in truth he was but a puppet being pulled to and fro by Athena's desires. His goal was not to raise himself high, he thought only of seeing his dear Athena live again, that she might finish what she began. Wait, so where do they go from here if this is like the— Whoa, there's an eye in the background, what the heck? There was an eye in the background. What? Yeah, for all that, he and I were like, we yet shared a fatal flaw, you see, our need to control something. What? While I was enthralled to Hephaestus, you called out to me. What say you now? Does the law bearer speak true? Yeah, just keep, I'm staying out of this. I just want to know one thing. Did you truly believe that hiding the truth was best for me? Even knowing how I felt about my mother? The law library I know had a fatal flaw after all. I'm still not convinced. I've said all that I can say. Now it is for you to choose to believe me or not. The library I know holds duty above all else. I would sooner prostrate myself before an erupting volcano than place my fickle emotions in its path. When you return to the surface, you'll doubtless don that mask once more. So before we climb out of this forsaken pit, I suppose I should say, thank you, Hephaestus. That was accepting the quest? What? I've heard enough. There's more you would yet discuss, but we should first return to Pandemonium's gates. I'll gather my thoughts on the way. There's an eye. What? This is... the heck? Whew. Getting a little tired. Are you an apology, Bio? I was due to my own inexperience that Hephaestus was so easily able to take hold of my mind. I also owe you thanks. If you and Themis hadn't chosen to brave the chaos occurring in Pandemonium, then I would never have known Library's story, my father's story. It was a tale I too was fascinated to hear. I very much look forward to speaking with Azim upon my return. I can't help but wonder how much of this he foresaw. I'm afraid I cannot allow that, Elidibus. So long as you retain control of Pandemonium, there is work to be done. But of course, I shall first free the remaining warders and restore this place to its former glory. Using the facilities in Tartarus, we should be able to reverse the changes made to their bodies and minds. I shall stay behind to oversee the process. My voice is going hoarse too. That as well, but I must yet learn why I was considered the key to Abyssos' experiments and how he intended to revive Athena. Such questions are better left unanswered. In fact, I forbid the pursuit of that knowledge. The boundary between man and creation shall never again be crossed. And I intend to destroy the crystal containing Abyssos' essence. This mistake never again repeats. I see no reason to gainsay your judgment. There's yet the matter of your crystal, however. Truth be told, I had not considered its origin until I saw the one containing Abyssos' aether. I was struck by how wholly different they were. There's another? While imbuing a crystal with memories is a simple process, storing a message, a warning even, will be something altogether more complex. This also means that someone besides the present company in Azam was aware of the plot unfolding within Pandemonium. Then why would they not make themselves known even now? No threats remain. Perhaps it was one of the other warders. We shall question them after they are freed. That task may take some time, a resource I'd rather not steal more from you. Return at your leisure and we will share our results then. You've done more than enough for the time being. I'm of the same mind. Leave the loose ends to us and continue upon your journey. Or if you are so inclined, take a much needed repose. This talk of journey smacks of Azam. As well it should, he has pledged to keep moving until he has seen every corner of the world. If you do find yourself with a spare moment, you might bring that crystal of yours to La Habrea. You may be able to offer further insight. Until then, my friend. Whew. See you guys. Teleporting away. Oof, boy. I think this is the end. I would hope so. I'm so hoarse. Why, if it isn't Bio? Excuse me if I'm not my usual chipper self, but we have not been without our difficulties in your absence. You see, communication with the airship Professor Claudian commissioned for his search was lost some time ago. Now we have quite lost track of where you might be. And to make matters worse, NemGG has just sent word of an unusually large amount of energy coming from somewhere within the ethereal sea. I was just on my way to the ideoscope, in fact. Please, you must come with me. Oh boy. Whoa. What is... What? What is that? Is it real? Ding. Why is it that whenever danger visits the world, you are never far behind? Hello. And you too. Oh, you too, Professor Claudian's assistants? As you arrived before me, I take it you're involved in this. I would thank you to furnish me with an explanation. What the heck? Hello. While the research summary you submitted to the forum gave us no cause for concern, these details are alarming. The professor's last message indicated he was on his way to Azzy's Law, but we know not whether he ever reached his destination. A rash endeavor even for Claudian, but he has ever allowed the thrill of discovery to cloud his better judgment. We have no recourse but to entreat Ishgard's aid in searching for him. As for that unsightly fortress which materialized in the ethereal sea, Pandemonium was it? It cannot be left alone. For the time being, information regarding this matter must be strictly controlled so as to minimize panic. We'll gather those with knowledge of the ethereal sea and continue monitoring it for further irregularities. You two submit a detailed report to Forum at once. At present, we have far more questions than answers. Nevertheless, I would ask for your assistance at such a time that our investigation is concluded. Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm surprised the form of what has occurred here. Okay, bye. Just when we need him most, Professor Claudian remains unaccounted for. He even brought the crystal with him. We are left with scarce few straws to grasp at. While I'm but a lowly assistant, even I can see that our two current problems are likely related. The same party or phenomenon may be responsible for both. Conversely, I see now that my unexperienced imagination failed to do Pandemonium pitiless spires justice. I can only wonder, if the facility itself traversed the ages, did the creations within do the same? What are the keywords? But answers to these questions shall come in time, I'm sure. But now I must do as Master Fortunal asked and write that report. As for you, Bio, pray get what rest your responsibilities will allow. When next we call upon you, I wager we shall need you in prime condition. Whew. Okay. That was Pandemonium with Abyssos. Oh boy, that was a long stream. I really appreciate those that hung out. I know 14's not my like big stuff, but I appreciate it nonetheless. So I will end it here, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye.